Aging is often treated like an enemy. We try to hide it, erase it, fight it. But what if I told you that aging is not a curse? It's a process, and we can influence that process. From the inside out, we can slow it, even reverse some of its effects, by harnessing the body's natural healing capacity. I've seen people in their 50s reclaim supple skin. I've watched their spirit lift, their posture straighten, their vitality return. This isn't fantasy, it's real step-by-step change. In this video, I will walk you through powerful, natural strategies: nutrition, rest, stress management, movement, skincare, and more. Over the next few minutes, you'll hear stories of people just like you, challenged, hopeful, yearning for change, and how simple, daily rituals brought remarkable improvements. I'll explain the science in a way that makes sense, even if you're not a doctor, and I'll give you practical, actionable steps you can start today, because you deserve to feel younger, stronger, more vibrant, and with the right guidance, you absolutely can. Let's begin your journey toward reversing aging, naturally, powerfully, and with heart. Aging, at its core, is just a story your cells tell themselves. Over time, those stories accumulate: a little wear and tear on your DNA, small losses of collagen, a gradual drop in mitochondrial energy. But here's the truth: those stories are not fixed. They are influenced by what you eat, how you move, how you rest. After nearly 2 decades studying skin and biological aging, I've come to believe that if we help our cells write a better narrative, we can significantly slow down, or even partially rewind, the physical signs of aging. Let me tell you about Maria, one of my patients. She came to me in her early 60s worried. Her skin sagged, her energy was low, but inside her she yearned for vitality. We didn't rely on expensive injectables. Instead, we rewrote her cellular story. I guided her to eat antioxidant-rich foods, to nourish her body with healthy fats, to sleep deeply, to move joyfully. Over months, her skin tightened, her face regained softness, her laughter sounded lighter, freer. That transformation wasn't magic, it was nature, aligned with science. When I explain aging to people, I like to use a metaphor. Imagine your cells are like little books in a library. Every day, your body writes new pages. Some pages are full of stress, some pages are full of renewal. Your mission, and it's entirely possible, is to write more of the renewal pages. Through what you eat, how you sleep, how you nurture your inner world, you influence that narrative. And that shift makes all the difference. So today, I invite you to be the author of your own cellular story. You're not passive. You don't just accept the wrinkles or the fatigue or the slow drag of time. With the strategies we're about to cover, you can begin writing a fresh, life-affirming chapter. One of healing, reversal, and deep, natural renewal. One of the most powerful levers we have in reversing aging lies in our mindset. Belief is not just a wish, it's a biological signal. When you believe you can feel younger, your body hears that. Your cells respond. For the last 17 years, I've watched how mindset transforms skin and health better than any topical cream alone. People who start believing are the ones who actually turn their bodies around. We start by cultivating hope. Not the kind of fleeting hope that fades when life gets hard, but a grounded, realistic hope that's built on knowledge and action. I ask my patients to commit. We will nurture you, but you will also be your own healer. When you decide with conviction that you are worthy of vibrant life at any age, something powerful shifts. Your stress chemicals ease, your sleep deepens, your motivation to make healthy choices rises. There's a story I often tell. An elderly man in his 70s came to me, convinced his best years were behind him. But he committed to a daily practice. Not just skincare, but meditation, gentle movement, nourishing food, consistent sleep. Within months, his skin improved, yes. But more than that, his spirit lifted, he walked taller, his joy returned. He told me, "I feel like I'm 40 again." That belief alone made him reach for better habits, and his body matched him step by step. Belief fuels biology. When you tell your body, "I am renewing, I am healing," your cells start producing signals of repair. Telomerase activity, mitochondrial strength, collagen synthesis. You begin to support all of them. And that's why mindset is more than motivation. It's a deeply biological force. So your first step, even before changing diet or sleep, is this: tell yourself a new story. One of hope, of renewal, of power. Decide that aging will not define you. That decision matters. It opens the door for the rest of the journey. And now, rooted in that belief, let's begin to rebuild. From the inside out, let's talk about food. Not just any food, but lifetime food for rejuvenation. As a seasoned skin and aging specialist, I've seen what truly nourishes your body, your skin, and your cells in ways that support longevity. This isn't about fad diets or extreme calorie cutting. It's about gentle, wise nutrition that feeds repair, resilience, and renewal. Imagine your meals like tiny medicine. Antioxidant-rich fruits and vegetables, deep greens, juicy berries, vibrant peppers. They act like shields for your cells, neutralizing damage from sun, free radicals, and stress. Healthy fats, like olive oil, avocado, nuts, wild fish, they support your membranes, helping your cells stay flexible and alive. And high-quality protein, lean meat, legumes, eggs, gives your body the building blocks to rebuild collagen, muscle, and strength. But I don't just talk about what to eat, I focus on how you eat. Mindful eating matters. Taking time to choose savor, to honor your food. It tells your body this is nourishment, not just fuel. When you do that, digestion improves, absorption deepens, and your cells get more of what they need to renew. Let me tell you about one of my patients, Sarah. She was in her late 40s feeling sluggish, her skin dull, a bit saggy. She'd tried so-called anti-aging diets in the past, but nothing felt sustainable. We redesigned her plate: generous leafy greens, a little wild salmon, handful of berries for dessert. She started cooking with olive oil, snacking on nuts instead of processed bars. Within weeks, not only did she feel lighter and more energized, her complexion began to glow. Your food is your ally. When you choose life-giving foods, your cells rejoice. Your body doesn't just survive, it thrives, and that sets the foundation for true, lasting anti-aging. Nourishment is not punishment, it's empowerment. With every bite, you can support your body's own ability to renew, to heal, to feel ageless. One of the most underappreciated tools in the fight against aging is sleep. Real, restorative, deep sleep. Over 17 years in clinical practice, I've seen that sleep isn't a luxury, it's a foundation for repair. While you sleep, your body doesn't just rest, it rebuilds. Hormones balance, growth factors release, DNA repair happens. Without good sleep, all your other efforts, good nutrition, movement, skincare, get undermined. Let me paint a picture. Imagine your brain and your body as a bustling city. During the day, there's noise, movement, stress. But at night, when you sleep, a silent cleaning crew comes in. They sweep away debris, fix broken machinery, repave roads. That's your body's nightly renovation. If you don't give that crew enough hours or the right conditions, the city starts to degrade. Here's a story. One of my patients, a successful executive in her 50s, came to me complaining of deep wrinkles and constant exhaustion. She thought she was sleeping enough. But when we tracked her habits, I discovered she was going to bed late, waking early, and using her phone until moments before sleep. We shifted her routine: a regular bedtime, dimmed lights, no screens an hour before bed, plus some light meditation. After just a few weeks, her energy soared, her mood lifted, and her skin looked softer, more vibrant. Good sleep also balances hormones like cortisol and growth hormone, which are critical for youthful metabolism, muscle tone, and skin elasticity. Plus, sleep supports your immune system, helping you resist inflammation, a big driver of aging. So if you want to turn back the clock, respect your nights. Commit to consistent sleep routines. Make your bedroom a sanctuary. Prioritize at least 7 to 8 hours of deep rest. It isn't selfish, it's essential. Your body, your brain, your skin, they're all counting on that nightly renewal. Movement is not just about fitness. When done thoughtfully, it's a powerful age-reversing medicine. Over my years of treating skin and anti-aging, I've seen that the right kind of activity energizes your cells, strengthens your muscles, and boosts your metabolism in ways that slow aging from the inside out. Exercise isn't just for weight loss. It's for vitality, regeneration, and balance. Think of your body like a garden. When you move, you water the soil, you let roots grow deep, you encourage flowers to bloom. Gentle resistance training, like weightlifting, bodyweight exercises, helps preserve and even rebuild lean muscle, which naturally declines with age. More muscle means better metabolism, stronger bones, firmer skin. Cardio, whether brisk walking, swimming, or dancing, supports your heart, your lungs, and your circulation, feeding oxygen to every cell in your body. I remember one patient, Tom, a man in his late 50s, who told me, "I feel like my body is slowing down." He was hesitant. He hadn't exercised in years. So I designed a simple routine: 3 days of strength training with light weights, 2 days of walking in nature, and 1 day of yoga. He started gently. But within months, something extraordinary happened. His posture improved. His skin tightened. He felt rooted, powerful, alive. He said, "I never thought my body could feel this strong again." Movement also activates growth factors in your body, substances that tell your cells to repair, renew, and communicate. It reduces inflammation, improves insulin sensitivity, and boosts your mood. When you move with purpose, you're not just fighting wrinkles, you're cultivating whole body regeneration. So I urge you, don't just aim to exercise. Move with intention. Build strength, not just endurance. Enjoy your movement. Treat it like an essential anti-aging ritual, because it truly is one of the most potent medicines available, free and accessible to you. Stress is one of the most powerful accelerators of aging, and yet, it's something we all face. Over my 17 years working with patients, I've seen stress quietly erode their youthful glow. Premature wrinkles, sleep disruption, hormonal imbalance. But the good news is, when managed well, stress can be rewired. It doesn't need to age you, it can become a signal for growth. Let me be clear. I'm not talking about escaping responsibility or avoiding life's challenges. Rather, I'm talking about transforming how you relate to stress. There's a shift you can make, from being a victim of cortisol storms to being the calm eye in the center. Meditation, breathwork, journaling. These are not nice to haves. For anti-aging, they are essential. I once worked with a woman named Priya in her early 60s who carried anxiety like a backpack. She couldn't sleep. Her skin puffy, her spirit wary. We introduced her to daily breathing exercises. Just 5 minutes each morning, and simple mindfulness practices in the evening. Within weeks, her stress decreased. Her skin smoothed. Her energy returned. She told me, "I can feel a peace inside that I haven't felt in decades." Stress also impacts your hormones deeply. Chronic stress elevates cortisol, which breaks down collagen, disrupts sleep, and speeds up cellular damage. But when you respond to stress with calm, you encourage your body to produce healing hormones instead. Growth hormone, DHEA, melatonin. These go to work to restore, rebuild, rejuvenate. So here's what I urge you to do. Create a daily stress ritual. It might be as simple as deep breathing, a short meditation, a walk outside, or writing down your thoughts. Make it non-negotiable. When you consistently meet stress with care, you rewire your biology. You tell your cells, "I am safe, I am centered." And slowly, beautifully, you age more gracefully. Not because time stops, but because you support your body's own capacity to renew. Now, let's turn our focus to something incredibly close to my heart, your skin. After all, as a skin doctor, I know that your skin is not just a barrier, it's a window into your health and aging process. And when you care for it wisely, you stimulate regeneration, firmness, resilience. You can't erase time entirely, but you can guide your skin toward behaviors that make it look and feel more youthful. Naturally. First, let your skincare be simple but powerful. I recommend gentle cleansing, because too harsh a wash strips your natural oils. Use a mild, pH-balanced cleanser in the morning and at night. Follow with a moisturizer that supports barrier repair. Ingredients like ceramides, niacinamide, and hyaluronic acid help lock in moisture and reinforce the skin structure. For daytime, always use broad-spectrum sunscreen. UV rays are one of the most potent accelerators of aging. But skincare isn't just topical. It's about signaling your cells to regenerate. Retinoids, for example, help stimulate collagen production, smooth fine lines, and improve texture. And peptides, they whisper to your skin, rebuild, repair, renew. Use them in a doctor-formulated serum or cream. Once a week, gentle exfoliation can help remove dead cells and allow new, healthy cells to shine through. I once guided a patient, Lena, in her late 50s whose skin looked tired, creepy, once vibrant. We simplified her routine. We introduced a low-dose retinoid, a nourishing peptide-rich serum, and a gentle exfoliating scrub once a week. Plus, she began drinking more water, sleeping better, and managing stress. The transformation wasn't instant, but after a few months her skin thickened, softened, and glowed again. When she smiled, she looked younger. Her confidence soared. Beyond cream and serums, don't forget your internal skincare, collagen-rich foods, vitamin C, zinc. Balance your diet. Then support from outside with intentional skin products. When your skin feels supported, when its structure and signals are aligned, it becomes a powerful partner in your anti-aging journey. Treat it with care, listen to its needs, and you will be amazed at how beautifully it can renew. We've covered mindset, nutrition, sleep, movement, stress, and skin. Now let's explore another key layer: natural supplements and bioactive compounds, the gentle helpers that enhance your body's own repair systems. As someone who's been in the anti-aging field for 17 years, I only recommend supplements that are well-researched, safe, and truly effective, not aggressive or risky quick fixes. First on my list, antioxidants. Not just from food but as supplements when necessary, like vitamin C, vitamin E, and polyphenols, think green tea extract or resveratrol. These compounds help fight oxidative stress, protect your cells, and support your DNA repair mechanisms. Then there are adaptogens, herbs like ashwagandha, rhodiola, and holy basil, which help your body handle stress and regulate your cortisol response, promoting balance. Collagen peptides are another powerful tool. When you ingest high-quality, hydrolyzed collagen, you provide the raw materials for your body to reinforce skin, joints, and connective tissue. Over time, this can support skin elasticity and reduce sagging. Omega-3 fatty acids from fish oil or algae-based supplements nourish your cell membranes, reduce inflammation, and support brain health. Also, I consider NADH precursors, like nicotinamide riboside or nicotinamide mononucleotide, when appropriate. These help boost your cellular energy factories, the mitochondria, and support your body's capacity to regenerate. But these are not miracle pills. They are helpers, not replacements for good habits. One of my patients, George, in his late 60s, felt his energy fading. He was healthy overall, but he lacked vibrancy. After we added a regimen of collagen peptides, omega-3s and a carefully chosen ID precursor, along with his sleep, stress and nutrition changes, he reported feeling more alive, his skin felt firmer, and even his joints moved more smoothly. He said, "It's like I'm waking up in a new body." Always consult a physician before starting supplements, especially if you have underlying conditions or take medications. And choose high-quality, tested brands. Supplements should complement your lifestyle, not replace it. When used wisely, they are powerful allies in supporting natural, age-reversing renewal. At this point, you might be thinking, this is a lot. And you're right. Turning back the clock naturally is a holistic journey, not an overnight trick. But here's the secret: consistency. The most powerful results come not from perfection, but from day after day gentle choices that add up. Over my 17-year career, I've watched small, consistent habits outpace quick fixes every single time. Think of it like planting a forest. You don't plant a 100-year-old oak in a day. You plant seeds. You water them. You nurture them. Over time, with patience, discipline, and care, something majestic grows. So I encourage you to commit not to perfection, but to progress. Choose 3 or 4 strategies right now, maybe better sleep, nourishing food, skincare, and stress ritual, and make them part of your daily life. I work with patients who feel overwhelmed at first, but then they choose one pillar, they anchor on it, they build slowly, and guess what? Their confidence grows, their motivation deepens, their bodies respond, their skin changes, their vitality returns, and once they see even the smallest shift, they double down. I also urge you to track your progress, not obsessively, but gently. Take photos once a month. Note how you feel, how your sleep is, how your energy shifts. Celebrate every improvement, no matter how small, and be patient with yourself. Aging is a process, but reversal, natural rejuvenation, is also a process. It takes time. You may not wake up one morning looking exactly like you did decades ago, but you will feel younger, stronger, and more alive than many people half your age. So, let today be your decision point. Decide to start. Decide to nurture. Decide to believe in your own capacity to heal. With every small choice, you rewrite your story. You signal to yourselves, I am worthy. I am healing. I am turning back the clock. Perhaps you're wondering, are these changes really visible? Can natural methods truly make a noticeable difference? The answer, from years of working with real people, is a resounding yes. I've treated hundreds of patients who, through consistent effort and lifestyle shifts, look years younger, feel more energetic, and radiate a newfound sense of calm and confidence. Take the case of my patient, David. In his mid-60s, he had deep-set wrinkles, sagging skin, and low stamina. Over a year of following natural anti-aging practices, the ones I've laid out for you: nourishing food, quality sleep, stress management, intentional movement, and targeted supplementation, his transformation was profound. His wrinkles softened, his skin regained bounce, and his energy soared. When I saw him after 12 months, he looked younger, but more importantly, he felt younger. He told me, I feel like I've been given a second chance at life. Another patient, Aisha, in her late 50s, was initially skeptical. She thought she would need to rely on invasive procedures. But when she committed to gentle, consistent changes, she saw incredible results: more radiant skin, firmer muscles, and a relaxed, peaceful mind. She said, I never thought my own body could heal like this, from the inside out. Yes, genetics play a role, but they are not your destiny. Epigenetics, the way your behavior affects how your genes express, is powerful. You are not passively sliding into age, you are actively shaping how you grow older. Every bite of nourishing food, every hour of restful sleep, every moment of calm intention, every ounce of movement. These are your signals to your genes: thrive, repair, renew. So, if you've ever believed that aging is inevitable, or that only cosmetic procedures can turn back the clock, I invite you to reconsider. With science, wisdom, and consistency, natural reverse aging is absolutely possible, not because you cheat death, but because you support your body's deep, innate capacity to heal and rejuvenate. Now, I want you to picture a future where you wake up daily feeling resilient, youthful, and grounded. Where your skin has a healthy glow, your body moves with ease, your mind is calm, and your spirit feels alive. That future isn't a fantasy. It's a path you can build step by step, starting today. So here's your call to action: choose to begin. Choose to lean into these anti-aging habits not as burdens, but as gifts to yourself. Write your renewal story, in food, in rest, in movement, in self-care. Commit to 5 minutes of mindfulness, to a nourishing meal, to a nightly skin ritual, to a few gentle movements. Do that for a week. Then measure, celebrate, build. Reach out, talk to your doctor, your nutritionist, your trusted guide. And if you're ready, I'd be honored to support you. Many of my patients have started exactly where you are now: curious, a little skeptical but hopeful, and together we have built transformation that changes more than just their appearance. It changes their lives. You deserve to feel youthful, vibrant, and alive. Not just in your body, but in your heart. This isn't vanity, this is self-respect. This is honoring the incredible, intelligent being that you are. So let's begin this journey, not believing that age is your limit, but that your potential still has many bright years ahead. You're not turning back time in fantasy. You're partnering with your body to renew, restore, and regenerate. And that is the most powerful kind of magic there is.